Hey, I'm Krystal with Barbee Jackson Insurance. I thought I would shoot today's video a little bit different, on the couch in my office with my best friend. So this topic is personal for me. If you board dogs, groom, run a doggy daycare, train, pet sit, walk dogs, or run a veterinary practice, this 5 minutes could save you from the worst phone call of your career. Let's talk pet business insurance. Here's where I want to start, because it's the mistake I see most. A lot of pet business owners think, I've got general liability, I'm covered. And general liability is great. It's your foundation. It handles the everyday stuff. A customer slips in your lobby, a dog gets loose and nips a visitor, your equipment damages someone's property. People and property, that's GL. But here's the gap, and I need you to really hear this one. Standard general liability has something called a care, custody, and control exclusion. What that means in simple terms is your GL policy does not cover injury, illness, or death of an animal that's in your care. Think about what that means for you. The boarded dog that gets hurt overnight, the cat that gets sick in your kennel, the dog that slips off your grooming table. Those animals, the ones you're being paid to look after, are exactly the ones a standard GL policy won't answer for. A boarded dog that gets injured is not a general liability claim. That's not me being dramatic, that's how the policy is built. So what does answer for it? Animal Bailee coverage. This is a specialty piece built for the animals in your care, custody, and control. I have it here under the GL, but some carriers provide the coverage under business personal property, which is why it's important to verify. If a pet in your custody is injured, gets sick, dies, or goes missing on your watch, this is the coverage designed to respond. If you handle animals, this is the heart of your program. My honest advice, don't assume it's in your policy, confirm it's actually carried. Now let's round out the rest, because a real program has a few more pieces. Professional liability. If you give advice or perform a service, your judgment can be challenged. Vets need it for veterinary malpractice. A groomer can face a claim over an accidental nick. A trainer can get blamed when advice doesn't pan out. Professional liability is built for those service-related allegations. Workers' comp. Handling animals is physical, and it bites back, literally. Bites, scratches, a hurt back from lifting a big dog. If you've got employees, workers' compensation covers their work injuries, and it's legally required in most states. If you've got handlers, we need to talk about this. Your property, the building, the kennels, the grooming tables, the equipment. Commercial property covers the physical assets. A lot of smaller pet businesses bundle property and liability together in a business owner's policy, also known as a BOP. Whether that's the right fit depends on your setup, and that's a quick conversation. Commercial auto. If you're a mobile groomer or you run a pet transport van, your personal auto policy probably won't cover a loss on the job. You need commercial auto. And I always check for hired and non-owned coverage too, for when an employee uses their own car or you rent a van. Owned, hired, and non-owned. I want all three addressed, not assumed. And when people forget, business interruption. Picture a kennel cough type outbreak that forces you to close and clear the facility for a while. Income stops, bills don't. Business interruption is designed to help replace lost income when a covered event shuts you down. For a facility full of animals, that's worth planning for. And here's what makes us different. We're an independent agency. We work for you, not one carrier. So we shop the whole market and build the coverage around how your business actually runs. Tell us how your pet business works, and we'll review your coverage line by line and make sure the animals in your care are actually protected. Call us at 850-389-2001 or head to BarbieJackson.com. We're Barbee Jackson Insurance. Your goals, our strategies. And to every one of you taking care of somebody's best friend, thank you for what you do.
Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe so you never miss a video. See you on the next one.